Most people who try to live quiet luxury fail at the very first detail. And the worst part is that this mistake exposes everything without a single word being said. Quiet luxury is not about expensive clothes. It is not about aesthetic restraint. It is about behavior. And there is one silent mistake that separates those who belong from those who are only trying to imitate. If you feel there is something about real status no one ever explains, stay. The first mistake is trying to look intentionally discreet. People with real wealth do not think about looking discreet, they simply are. When someone forces simplicity, forces neutrality, forces minimalism, it creates tension. And social tension always draws attention. But this is not the most expensive mistake. The second mistake is confusing silence with absence. Quiet luxury is not about disappearing. It is about occupying space without asking permission. People who live this way do not explain their choices, do not justify their taste, and do not seek validation. Trying not to stand out is already a form of asking for approval. And now comes the mistake almost no one notices. The biggest mistake is copying visual references without copying posture. Clothes can look the same, spaces can look the same, posture cannot be copied. The silent elite speaks less, reacts less, and never tries to be understood. They assume they will be observed, not interpreted. If this resonates with you, comment one word: silence. There is an invisible rule of quiet luxury. The harder someone tries to be perceived as sophisticated, the less sophisticated they appear. That is why real luxury avoids trends, avoids explanations, and avoids excess. It does not need to be decoded. It simply exists. But how do you recognize who truly lives this way? It is simple. People rooted in quiet luxury never try to educate the room. They adapt without reshaping themselves. They do not correct. They do not compete. They do not perform. They observe, and they choose where they stay. Anyone who needs to prove it already lost the game. If you want to move closer to this code, the path is not buying more or showing less. It is reducing the need to be seen. Quiet luxury begins when your presence requires no confirmation. The difference between looking wealthy and being perceived as elite is not what you wear. It's how comfortable you are staying silent without feeling invisible. If you understand this, subscribe. This channel is not for everyone. It is for those who notice.